Okay, I know what you're thinking. This is supposed to be a lowering spring install. Well, you're right. Welcome.
Like I always forget the key, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta cut it off.
Here you go. Take this. Hello, welcome to another video. We are back. Today's video we're going to be installing the Eibach lowering springs onto the Type R. Alright, so in the box we have the Eibach rollings. Alright, so in the box we have the Eibach lowering springs. I'm guessing these are the back ones right here. Look at this. These are the back ones. These are the fronts. One tells you if it's front right, front left too, I think. Oh no, never mind. No, it doesn't. It just says FR on it. I lied. These are pretty light though, compared to the ones that were on the Fit. I remember when we did the Fit. These are a lot lighter than the Fit ones, but these are two different cars. Oh, we got stickers. Cool. I just realized you're holding that box up. Oh my god. Alright, yeah. Let's get started on installing these. This even comes with a light stand. Look at that.
The next morning.
Hey guys, so we're back on another day. It is day 2 of trying to install these springs on the Type R. The reason we stopped yesterday was because mainly we got to the point to where you have to separate the ball joint, but our tool was not quite wide enough to fit around the ball joint to be able to separate it. So I had to wait till this morning to go buy a rotary tool so I can sand it down and make it wide enough to be able to fit around and separate the ball joint. But yeah, we're still on the front one. We're still on the front, the first one still. My friend Chris, he came by yesterday. He has a white Type R. I wish I recorded it. I wasn't even thinking about recording at a certain point because I just wanted to get stuff done. You know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers understand what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm about to get right back into the day, and hopefully we can widen enough this ball joint to separate the ball. Alright guys, so I finally got the first strut out. This is the first one, and finally going to be switching it out. Just gonna go ahead and put on the coil compressor and get to it. I'll show you guys. I got so frustrated actually that I just went ahead and took apart the whole system, as you can see. Yeah, I figured that was the easiest way to do it. Just take off the whole assembly, and that way I can pull out the strut, which it finally came out. So yep, now my next step is getting on these springs right here. Wish me luck. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you guys the first strut. I had a little bit of trouble taking off the top strut bolt. I threw some WD-40 on it and I let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then I was able to torque it off. But now that I finally got the top strut head off, I can go ahead and disassemble this and undo the coils. But you want to, when you want to do these, well, first of all, safety's first, as always. These are really dangerous. These are super dangerous, actually. Be very careful when you're screwing these, tightening, and screwing these, loosening, because yeah, they'll shoot off. Just be very careful. But as I was saying, now what I'm going to be doing is loosening up the strut, loosening up the spring, sorry, and then cutting off the first notch. Cutting off the first notch of this, can I get the focus? Cutting off the first notch of the, ooh, I forgot what these are called. I'll probably just like caption it down there. But yeah, I want to cut off a small section of this. Alright, so these are the two springs. I think I've been showing you guys the wrong springs. This one is the OEM one. This one is the Eibach. These are the fronts. Alright, so I cut off the top part of this little doohickey thing. Now I'm gonna go ahead and recompress the springs so I can put this top pad of the strut back on there. Yep. Alright guys, so I got the first one in there. Everything is put back together. Just a heads up, if you guys are watching this video, a few things I did have difficulty with when I was doing this was putting the strut back in place, and most specifically, if you can see it, if it'll have any light. Put the camera this way, maybe you can see it better. 1 second. Yeah, okay, so this castle nut, if it'll focus, Jesus. There you go. So this castle nut, this was a pain in the ass, actually, to get back up there because it kept spinning. But now I'm finally about to get started on the other side. I made sure all the bolts were there, everything was intact. I still have to tighten this castle nut and put the indention back in there. But other than that, I'm good to go and ready to start on the other side. I'm definitely going to take some brake cleaner and get started on cleaning this. But yeah. Alright guys, so I've been working on this other side, and last time we were debating whether or not we should try to drop the lower control arm to be able to drop this whole assembly without having to disassemble it. So I tried it on this side, and it knocked out like literally hours of what we were doing yesterday. I literally just dropped this down and I can get the strut out. It's already loose. Like, that's crazy. I just have to unbolt it and take it out. So what I would recommend, instead of taking off the brakes, the rotors, the ball joint, just take out all 3 of the lower control arm bolts. Just get a torque wrench and get that one that's hiding behind the sway bar, and just use a torque wrench and get it out. It's the best thing you can do. And then just use your fingers to hand thread it the rest of the way out. Yeah, that just saved me so much time. Alright, so we're working on the back now. This is the new Eibach strut. This is the OEM one. Pretty easy install, just those 2 bolts. Ow, my ears. Headphone users, sorry. 1 bolt, 2 bolt, B bolt. Alright, there's a B right there, bud. Oh, this nigga working out. Get it, get it, get it. Yeah. Alright, we're getting back to this. We're about to knock this out, and we should be good to go. We'll do a test run. Alright, the car is all the way done. I'm about to take it on a test run, and then go ahead and put the under tray back on once I've made sure everything is copacetic and everything like that. Then I'll probably call around, try to see where I can get in alignment, either today or tomorrow, most likely tomorrow, because I got to do a lot of laundry today. So yeah, but yeah, it came out pretty good. And headache, like I was talking about earlier with the 2 different methods. Do the method we used on the passenger side, where you just drop the control arms. Do not disassemble the whole system. Unnecessary. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This is supposed to be a lowering spring install. Well, you're right. there she goes. We'll see her soon. Hey guys, and we're back. Last clip you guys saw the Type R being taken away to Auto Euphoria, where luckily they were able to replace the ball joint. I messed up when I was trying to take out the ball joint on the passenger side, as well as reassembling my axle and replacing my axle boot. So the car is good, it's ready to drive. I've been on a test run, and all I can say about the Eibach lowering springs are they ride great, and they're just a little bit, maybe just a smidget tougher than the OEM springs, but that's something I can live with, and it's something that doesn't bother me at all. So here you go. This is what the Type R looks like on lowering springs. As you can see, it makes it look like 18s were the normal size that came with the car when it's lowered like this, which is kind of the look I was aiming for. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. Really happy with how it turned out, actually. I've already edited most of the video, and I just need this last clip to finish the video. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Rides good, looks good, everything I was asking for pretty much in a car. So yeah, so other than that, the install went smooth, I can say, other than me having to deal with that side and get it sent off to Auto Euphoria. But would I recommend that you attempt this? Yeah, go for it. Why not? You might be luckier than me and not have the same problems I had. Difficulty, I would say 1 being the most difficult, 10 being the easiest. For me, personally, just because I had that hiccup, 4 out of 5 difficulty. It was kind of hard. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, also, stay tuned after this for a little announcement about Syrious Media. Later, guys. And now, guys, I am very proud to announce the start of SyriousMedia.com, which should be live at the moment you are watching this video. SyriousMedia.com will be the Syrious Media shop, and opening up in the shop, we will start off with 2 shirts, 2 air fresheners, 2 jet tags, and some stickers. Now, this is one of the t-shirts. The other t-shirt is right here. It's basically the same thing, Syrious Media with the Bateki logo. And what this is, Bateki, that means aesthetic in Japanese. And as some of you guys know already, I have a series going on right now that I will hopefully plan on getting back to called Bateki. And it's pretty much just like cinematography of cars that are around my town. And if you want to be involved in that, please DM me, sorry. But also, I want to show you guys what the jet tags look like. Alright, so this is the first jet tag. This is the white one. Syrious Media on the front, Bateki on the back. Same thing with this one, Bateki and Syrious Media. Cool. Now, these are the air fresheners. I call this one just the black Bateki air freshener, Bateki on both sides. And this one is called the pink fade. It fades from blue to pink, and it says Bateki on it. They're both black ice scent because that's just like the most bought scent, so it made more sense for me to just get black ice. And also we have, last but not least, the Syrious Media sticker. This is the Type R. And yeah, looks really good. I'm really happy with how it came out. I feel focused. But yeah, so yeah, that is the Syrious Media shop. I did not buy a lot of merch for this because you guys know I'm only 880 subs right now deep in the game. So it just wouldn't make a lot of sense for me to buy a lot of merch and expect to move it all. But I did buy what I can. I invested in the Syrious Media. It's an official LLC now, Syrious Media LLC. So yeah, please support black business. Please support small business, and yeah, just support your boy. I'd really appreciate it. I spent my check, you know, the supplement check, that $1,200 one, the Trump check, and I used it to invest in Syrious Media. So hey, hope you guys decide to support your boy and go from there. Please check out the website. Later, guys.